The animal sounds I'm talking about, I was talking about in my other video, this business that I kind of cut through. Listen. It sounds like, I guess, ducks. And the first time I heard it, I think it changed from ducks to something else. Let's see. I think I'm talking over it. I'm going to spoil it. Ooh, it caught a smidgy of it. But at least you can heard it. You know that it's true. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Well, those are not duck sounds of real ducks. That's actually a recorded like message that they played on their outdoor intercom. Anyway, Brianna and I are on our way to, I'm going to make an introduction for my channel today with the clips I have. Yeah. I'm going to incorporate some video of my girls in a more united time when we're all together, and see if they have a chance to watch it. The weather is so warm. Is anyone? So we're in Toronto, and they've supposedly restricted water use for garden grass to once a week. So Wednesdays is a day to water, and I'm walking on this grass. It sounds like I'm walking on cornflakes. It's so dry. And I know from my experience, my past experience, that the best time to water grass would probably be when it's sunset or at night. So that way the grass has a chance to absorb it as opposed to burning the grass. I don't think they water this grass at all. Alright, so I'm just curious to know how many kids' cartoons are based off of trees like this. There's a huge tree in this park. Well, it's not really a park. It was a park. It actually backs onto a mall, but the rest of it is a marsh. So like, as you can tell, that initially this area was called a village, and then it grew. So it's part marsh, which they reserved, I guess, to preserve the area. And lots of wildlife live around here. And then you have this mall and other things that kind of grew around or amongst this marsh area. But this tree is huge. I can just imagine the amount of kids' cartoons that were based off of a tree like this. Look at this tree. I don't know if you can see and appreciate how big it is, but I'm gonna go close to it so you can see, like, there's a couple holes in it. You can see where they could probably, I don't know, store, you know, I guess acorns if that's what they store or whatever. But I haven't studied enough about wildlife to know. See, my hand's right here. I'm going to go really close to it. So this is the hole in the tree. You can put the phone right in it. Look at that. Yeah. Look, this tree is massive. It's humongous. Oh my God. I just thought I'd share that. So now I know what a lot of these kids' cartoons I used to watch as a kid were based on. There was a cartoon I used to watch called The Green Forest. I'm pretty sure it's Canadian, so probably Americans haven't heard of it. But now that I've seen this tree, I'm kind of envisioning that this is the kind of tree that a cartoon like that was based on. Cute. Anyway, we're going to find a small spot to have something to eat and see what we can discover today on this nice warm day. Actually, today's Thursday. Yesterday was the day to water the grass, and everything is so dry. I don't know if everywhere is like this, but where we are right now is so dry outside. It's summer, and we've been hoping for this weather, but people can't even really enjoy it because it's so intense. But it's what it is. Brianna is gone in the bushes. See, she's gone in the bushes. I'm looking for spotted Brianna in the bushes. Like, she's gone clear. Okay, I'm gonna follow her. She's gone clear in the marsh area. Like, this is, oh my gosh. And there's water down there, if you can see. Oh my gosh. Oh! Let me see, can you see the water? No, maybe not. I'm find an open spot. There's water down there. Yeah, there it is. Anything, Bree? I refuse to fall down this thing because you're just being adventuresome. I'm gonna let you. My days of falling into the water and getting muddy and stuff and going home and saying how I, you know, my mom accepting the fact that I fell in mud. And those days are over. It's her turn. So I'm going to let her explore and stand out here while she's in there. Oh, there she is. She found her way out. So what was it like, Bree?
Nothing really. I just saw a path and I wondered what people would be going in there for.
Yeah, to hide and do stuff they shouldn't be doing. How about that? Oh. She steps in there and she just disappears. There's so much green. Let's see if I want to follow her. Oh, I think I spotted one. I spotted one. It's quite mature, this one. Oh, gotta be very quiet around these.
Stop it. Please stop.
I just caught up on something. We heard like a... Oh, what is it? You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. He's cussing like it's oh my god.
Hey, it's not no longer just your land. We're sharing it with a mall and another community over here. Stop yelling.
Oh god. He's still yelling.
So you can see this side is the marsh, and this side is like you can see the malls there, and people playing on the grass. Can you see that? Oh gosh. I won't tape them. That's not fair. It's got a clip of it, a little bit of a clip. Personal, having fun to hide. It's cute.
And the marsh in Oakville isn't like this though. It's like
Okay, so we're just talking about the marsh that's here and the garbage that we see on the ground and how much of it is. There's just tons of plastic bags and like takeout containers. But like we've been to other marshes in different areas, and depending on the economic situation in the area, depends on how many garbage pails you see and how much takeout container.
Around.
Yeah. So this particular area, like where we were before, there's another marsh in a more prominent area, had no garbage and had garbage pails every other street. This area, they're renovating it, they're putting a lot of stuff into it, but there's no garbage pails everywhere, and there's tons of takeout containers, like tons of like things that you wouldn't find in the other area. They don't sell that stuff out there. I think there's maybe one McDonald's, and the food actually tastes different at that McDonald's than it does out somewhere else, because I've tried it. I don't eat McDonald's, but I just thought I would try just to see. Yeah, there's tons of garbage out here, tons.
hi baby. Yeah, I got it. I feel like I hope I like got something good. That much. I was trying to find them in the bushes, but like the sun is so bright.
This is why they're here, because this is food. Like when a bunny or a bird can eat from a tree, a human being could survive off that tree too. So this is why they're here, because this is ripe and they're sweet.
Well, I mean, there's also like sunflower seeds over there.
There's what?
Sunflower seeds.
Get out! Someone threw sunflower seeds.
Yeah, that's what they're eating.
Oh my God! Forget that.
Get crab apples.
Yeah, forget these. But these are actually good. I'm looking for ones that the bugs, like the bugs. But at this point,
The worms haven't gotten to.
yeah, at this point they've been up there too long.
Like
It's
that
not
one?
a personal tree, so no one's. I think there's stuff they can do to a tree to make sure that they don't get worms that are natural. Like I think they can actually put soap on the root or something, or around the tree that worms won't climb up the tree.
The sun is so bright.
Worms. Well, and there's so many up top there. I wish I could come up there and get those. So look at that. That's good.
Oh yeah, look at these ones.
There's tons up there.
They look good, I guess. Why is this thing always out of focus? Oh wait, maybe it's... Huh? That's crap.
No, we're not touching. We would never play that game.
Ah!
Never.
Okay. Here, 1 minute. Okay, hold on. Guess not. Because I can't record and do this at the same time. Okay, go ahead. Oh,
Okay.
this nice.
That's good.
Okay.
Put them in my feet.
Yes, you do that. All the water splashed all the way up here to my
Liar.
face. I don't know how. Okay. What the apples? Okay.
I heard that game is dangerous. If you walk into a wall or walk into a car or something, I heard people get hurt playing that game.
Walk into something else.
Yeah, you walk into one. Have a good evening.
Oh.
My feet clean while walking through this rubbish. Let's see.
Keep it clean.
Like, well, I just got them wet. Like, if it was dry, then I'd say okay.
Well, you
yeah.
already got grass on it.
Well, grass is different than sand.
Grass is different than sand. You can't tell from the camera, but her feet are already dirty.
Liar.
Not dirty, but it's full of grass.
I didn't finish. I didn't walk up the sand properly.
It's just full of grass, that's all. Full of grass and whatever that black stuff is.
Oh my god! On our walk in the community, Bria and I discovered these. They're either green onions
Really, guy?
or they're either green onions or they're garlic, or a combination if that's possible. So Brianna thinks it might just be onions, but what I'm thinking, yeah, they smell so amazing. They really do smell good. Yeah, they're pretty. This area used to be an Indian. I'm going to say Indian reserve. This area. That's why it's called the village. People, Native Indians used to live in this area, and the sign still says this area is a village. So the marsh has got a lot of old foliage and trees, and the animals still run this place. And so I guess they were growing, there must have been a garden, because I saw a vine over there, and I guess green onion, and God knows what else is growing over there. But I thought that was pretty cool that we're walking through there and we recognized that because my dad used to grow food, like have a garden, and I taught my girls the same thing, to look for, recognize different things as they grow in the ground, and that's how we spotted it. And there's a lot of spurs in there. It gets stuck to your clothes, so we didn't go too far in there, but I'm sure there's other things growing in there that come up every year. Pretty cool. The idea of food surrounded a lot of what we did at my house when I was growing up. But I've learned that food isn't the most important thing, that you could actually live without it for a good amount of time. Oh. And I've also learned that there's lots in nature that you can eat that's edible, and because it's green and it's natural growing out of the ground, it's actually good for your body, the alkalinity of your body. So I just discovered some crab apples and some other kind of apples in the tree that are not regular apples, really. I'm finding that they're sweet and tart, but the flesh is like, it's like eating cotton. So it's not really, it kind of gets stuck in your throat. It has a dry texture to it. It doesn't melt in your mouth, but it's still good. And so I washed them and I just had some. They're really good. And you could, I guess you could tell, you might be able to tell from my previous videos and now that I've lost some weight. My eldest thinks I lost a lot of weight, but whenever I do eat again, I eat vegetables and I gain weight back. So I'm fine with it. And then like when you fast, you like I had said in a previous video, you make youth hormones. So that might explain why I don't look my age. I don't. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So I had to come back and see if I could catch if the sound's louder. I'm hoping I didn't talk over it this time, so hopefully you were able to hear it.